Yo, what's up, guys? I'm about to let you in on one of the scariest decisions I've ever made in my life, and also one of the most exciting ones. If you'd like to know what that is, stay tuned. So the decision that I had to make was to be self-employed. Yeah, if you've ever thought about being self-employed, or if you are self-employed, you know all the responsibilities and the thought that needs to go into being self-employed or thinking about doing that. There's a lot of responsibility that comes along with that, a lot of decision making, a lot of after hour working, and a lot of stuff that goes in on the back end. But you may be wondering what made me decide to do this. So I'm going to share that thought process with you on what actually made me decide to be self-employed or not go to work for anybody else. Currently, we're going to give this a try, and hopefully with your help, you're awesome, being supported, the awesome supporters you are, and shopping it Down for Sound Shop and watching my videos and all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to continue to grow Down for Sound Shop. But on to the story of what brought on me deciding to be self-employed is, obviously, you may have known, or if you've been following me for a while, I worked at the airport. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, you'd see plane pictures and stuff like that. So I worked there for 10 years and had over 10 years minimal advancement. And I figured over that time I started, I got into I've been into car audio for a long time, and I started selling t-shirts and hats, and then got into the amps and speakers and everything like that. And the more it's grown and the more you guys have seen the advertisements at the beginning of my videos, it's became more of working, or the idea has become to me, working for myself instead of, so making my dream, working for my dream to come true instead of making somebody else's dream come true, if that makes any sense. So my typical schedule was, I would wake up in the morning 6:45 to 7, somewhere around there, check my phone and see if I had any orders. If I had any orders, I would try to get those processed before going out to work at my 9 to 5 at the airport that I had. So then I'd work 9 to 5 there, get off, and be at the gym around 5:30 or so. Usually leave there a couple hours later, put me getting home around 8. And then I would check and see, or process the orders that I got during that day. After I got done with that, depending on how busy Down for Sound Shop was that day, I would get done with that, I don't know, say 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, depending on how busy that day was. And after that, I had lovely YouTube video edits to do to keep you guys up to date on all the car show footage that I have, all the shows that I go to, and all that good stuff. So those can take anywhere from 2 to 5 hours on edits, depending on how complex it is, how long the video is, and everything like that. A lot of people don't really understand how much work goes into the back end on doing videos. It may seem to everybody really easy to create this little 5 to 10 minute video, but it's definitely not a walk in the park, especially when you're not really computer savvy like me. It took me a long time to figure out how to do that. So anyway, it can take anywhere from 2 to 5 hours to do that. So if I get finished with my orders, say from anywhere from 10 to 1 in the morning, doing Down for Sound Shop orders, then YouTube edits from 2 to 5 hours, that would put me getting 3 to 5 hours of sleep a night. And that's just not, over the past 2 or 3 years of doing that, it's been really taxing. having mental, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm a big advocate of not sleeping too much or people not sleeping their lives away, because I do think most people sleep too much, but obviously that's just my opinion. But anyway, so I've been running on minimal sleep for a few years now, working, juggling 3 jobs. So, and also cutting grass and washing cars and other random stuff like that is all worked into the mix, and traveling, going to shows and all that stuff. So anyway, decided to start building my own business and doing my own thing. And with having supporters like you guys, I just can't see it failing. So I believe if I continue doing good on my processing the orders, offering the products at very fair, reasonable prices, I just believe it's going to continue to grow the way it has been. And with that being said, I would that's what made me decide to do this on my own, or to start doing this full time on the car audio scene. I love car audio. I love going to the shows. I love bass heads. I just love hanging out at shows and doing that. It's just a really cool. I don't know if you call it a sport, but it's just a really cool thing to be into. Or to me, it is, and I know to a lot of you are. It is because you watch my bass head videos or whatever. So anyway, with that being said, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I wrote down a list because I was forgetting things here and there. So that tells you what I was doing and why I did that. So yeah, mention y'all supporters. I can't do it without you guys' support. So anything car audio wise, I'd really appreciate it if you'd come to Down for Sound Shop and shop here and give me a chance to gain your business, and I'll do my best to make it an awesome experience for you. So let's get into who I'm a dealer for and what products that I do offer really quick. I'm going to flip this camera around so you can see that. So here's my business card right here. As you can see, we offer Scar Audio, Crescendo Audio, Sundown Audio, all these at the bottom right here, and more. We're constantly adding new products, so if you can think of anything that you would like to see that we do not offer, like any brands that I don't offer right now, I know some people have said Sound Cubed, so I'll be looking into that. Any other brands that you guys may think of that you would like to see on Down for Sound Shop, I'll definitely entertain it. If it's a good quality brand, obviously I'm not going to put no Pyramid or Road Gear or anything like that on there. I really want to offer you guys some nice stuff. So getting into what I just got in, these are the new 2015-2016 t-shirts I just got in. I really love this design, especially this Major League Bass one. Super pumped about that one. I mean, super pumped about both of them. This one right here, as you can see, bass makes me happy, you not so much. Loving this design. And here's a hoodie from last year, the Run Your System Not Your Mouth hoodie. Have 2 of those, and going to be coming out with 2 new hoodies for this year. So anyway, there's a bunch of stuff on downforsoundshop.com, from shirts to hats to stickers, amps, alternators, batteries, speakers, subs. I mean, you name it. There's almost everything for a car audio addict on there. I'd really appreciate you guys' support. I'm going to cut this off. I know I've probably rambled and repeated things a time or two, but I just wanted to really put it out there and let you guys know that I just feel like with your guys' support, there's no way that I could fail at this. So I'm just going to keep giving 150%, and I really appreciate you guys' support. So go shop it Down for Sound Shop. Get you one of these t-shirts. I think it's $11, so you can be one of my awesome walking billboards in whatever area you are. I'd really appreciate it. Any of these purchases I really appreciate. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Later. So I want to take a second to give you a quick tour of downforsoundshop.com. You can see we have the clearance sale over here, just some used stuff that I have laying around there. Amplifiers, all the different ones, subs, all the different ones and different models, speakers, all the different brands and different models there, electrical, batteries and battery attachments, cables, I mean everything pretty much, alternators, fabrication products, you need any of this stuff, just be sure to hit us up. And to find the t-shirts, you just go over here, certified, a bunch of different stuff. You get the bass buds here, and down for sound, beanies, hats, hoodies, stickers, men's clothing. So we got a men's clothing. You can see all the t-shirts here. The you can see the bass makes me happy shirts, the shop shirt, and the keep calm bass on shirt. Just a bunch of stuff. We'll have the Major League Bass shirts up tonight, or by the time this video airs. So that's how you get to where the shirts are. So you'll go to merchandise, down for sound, men's clothing, and you'll see the shirts there. Appreciate you support. See you in the next video.
They say they wanna be like me. They say they wanna ball like me. I'm blowing up 4-4-15s and they beating down the block and the police on my ass. I bit the corner and smash. I bit the corner and smash. All these hoes be calling. I'm picking up this paper now. The streets be calling me.
Whole field team got the police